Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another video. Well, I really want the new Pat McGrath palette. Really want it. Really, but it's $128. And I cannot justify to myself spending $128 on 10 eyeshadow palette. Now, if we break it down, it's $12.8 a shade. And, you know, it's not that expensive. We just had a few months ago a launch from Prettiest with $42 for two eyeshadows, which is $21 for one eyeshadow. So, you know, $12.8 per shadow is not that expensive. But I'm not in a place in my life right now that I need more eyeshadows. I have so many eyeshadows. I went over my collection. Okay, hear me out. I saw this gorgeous look on Pat McGrath Instagram. It looked gorgeous, simple, gorgeous, with two of my favorite shades, green and purpley shade. Okay, so I went over my collection and looked for things that are similar, resemblance. They're not going to be the same, that I know for sure, because it's not Pat McGrath. I know that the quality of Pat McGrath's eyeshadows is one of the best. But again, I can't afford it right now. And even if I could, the likelihood of me buying a new eyeshadow palette when I have 100+ eyeshadow palettes at home is close to zero. There is almost no chance that I would buy it, because, you know, even when I could afford it, I never bought a $128 worth of eyeshadow. So why start now? I mean, if I go to ColourPop, I can buy maybe 10 palettes at that, you know, that amount. Something, not 10, well, maybe 8 palettes for the same amount of one palette. Okay, this is way too expensive for me. So, you know, I looked at my collection. I really want to make a similar look, so okay, let's watch that video together right now. So she's using the green gorgeous shade on her, let's say, this outside wing, and then she's taking a very iridescent purple on the rest of the eye, and then some green in the corner. Basically, that's what she's doing. I have this palette from Wooden's Eye. I bought it, well, not last Christmas, I think 2 Christmases ago, from Wooden's Eye, and I have this beautiful green color that resembles the one that Pat is using. I don't know if it's her. Well, I don't think it's her because the skin color of the makeup artist, but she's using the palette on Pat McGrath original Instagram, so I'm hoping that it is from the brand, but doesn't matter. We need this green. It's called New Year. If you have this Wooden's Eye palette, we're going to use it. Now let's just swatch it so we can see. I already swatched a few of the purples that I have in my collection. We'll get to it in a moment. Look at this beautiful shade. It's very similar. I don't know if it's the same because, again, I don't have the Pat McGrath palette. If you do have these two palettes, do let me know if the green is similar enough. I think it is from watching the video and swatches. I'm just taking a pencil brush and let's just watch it again. I'll watch it again. Okay, so she's taking with a pencil brush and she's just... Can you hear my stomach? Okay, now let's just forget... No, don't forget that her eyelids are maybe 20 years old. Mine are 50 years old. There's a big difference here. But I'm going for the vibe. And I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just amateur and a makeup lover, okay, that's a big no-no. Big no-no. And what do we do when we do a big no-no? We take wipes. This is Sephora wipes, and I'm just going to take a wipe and just, you know, remove it because it's not even resembles something I want on my eyes. We have no choice but to remove it. I'll reapply. I will, okay, now I have green everywhere. Can you see that? Now I have green everywhere. Now green is a dangerous color because it usually spreads everywhere. Okay, let's just apply again. Let's put the wipes closer and reapply the eye primer. This is LA Girl Pro HD eye primer. I love it, in the shade Nude. And let's take our sponge and start again. Maybe this time we will do a better job. If not, we'll give it up, you know, because I already removed once. If I'll remove again, it will start hurting. So let's just start with this line here. And have a lighter hand. Oh, okay, much better. Let's do the same on the other eye. Okay, so it is a look inspired by. If I could, you know, I don't know. Would you spend, did you spend, first of all, did you spend a $128 on this palette and you already have it? And if you do, did you buy the black packaging or the purple packaging? The purple packaging on Pat McGrath website is sold out. Now, I watched one of my favorite YouTubers. She bought, Morgan Turner. She bought the purple packaging. I have to say that I wasn't really impressed with the purple packaging. If I would have bought it, I would have bought the regular black packaging because I think it looks better. Again, don't forget that my eyelids are not 20 years old and I am not a makeup artist, and I think I went too far here. It shouldn't have been that far, I know. I watched the video again. Yeah, and she's just applying it, yeah, halfway, not all the way. And now the hardest part. Let's take off the excess, if there is excess, and just apply some setting spray on the brush so it will not spread everywhere. Yeah, some setting spray, and let's cross our fingers and hope it will work out. Oh, the setting spray, too intense. Let's take a bit more. We have to be really careful here. Yeah, that looks better. Let's add a bit more of the setting spray, even though I don't like the mister. Whew, it's too much. But no pain, no gain, right? Of course, she's, again, an artist. I'm an amateur artist. She's a professional artist. Big difference. Okay, I think this is enough with the green. No more green. I think I applied too much green. Okay, it's not the same. Inspired by. Now, for the purple one, I have a few options. I have this one from Colourpop, a very old eyeshadow palette in a trance. There is this iridescent purpley shade here. Let's swatch it. The problem is that it's really old and it's really dry, because otherwise it would have been perfect. This is the same shade as the Pat McGrath one, but this one is a bit old, but you can still see it, right? Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is the shade, I think. And I also have Lilac You a lot, and you saw the swatches here. And I swatched these two. The one here and the one here, and these are the ones here. This is the more pinky shade, this is a more lilac-y shade, but this is definitely the one that we want. But I think that I will try it with In a Trance. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll spray my finger, because this is a shade for a finger, not a brush. And let's just see if we can see anything. I don't know. I think this palette is way too old. And no. Okay, but we have to do the same on the other side as well. No, nothing comes out, you know, it's just unfortunately very old. Okay, I'm just going deep, because, you know, it's now or never. I'm not sure I will use this palette again. Okay, nothing, right? It's just messed up here, the green. Nothing comes out. Maybe a glitter glue, but I think it's too late for a glitter glue, so we'll go with Lilac You. Okay, now everything is all messed up, but in the swatch it looks just the same. But again, this is an old palette. I imagine it's because of that. Now I'm taking this one here, the more lavendery one, on my finger and applying it here. I'll watch the video again in the meantime. I think she also applied to the brow bone. She put all over the lid and smudged it with the brush, and then she applied it here. And she went back with the green for the inner corner. Okay, first of all, this shade is definitely better, but it doesn't give the iridescence that I was looking for. Maybe now, if we will apply the iridescence one from In a Trance, maybe now we can see it. Because on my finger it's very visible, but it's not transferring to the eye, which is a big shame. You know, I do have the NYX glitter glue. Do you think it will help? I'm not really sure. I don't think so, basically. So let's take a flat brush like she used. No, I think she used a flatter blush, maybe this one. And she just blended with this, no shade on it, just blended. This is what we're doing, we're blending. And we'll see at the end, what do we think about the end result. I've been filming since morning, so I'm kind of skipped breakfast. Sometimes, you know, there are days that I'm starting to film and I don't want to stop. And there are days that I just don't have the energy to film. Really weird. Okay, I think we lost a bit of the green here. So let's go back to our pencil brush and go back to the green. What did I do with it? Here. Just add a bit more of the green here. Tiny bit here. And she also applied, let's just try and move it a bit forward. She applied it with I think it's a pencil. Oh, it's a pencil, by the way. It's a green pencil. She didn't use this one. I don't know why. But I'm going to put here a bit of the green. And also here. Okay, so we're going on inspired. Inspired by Pat McGrath. It doesn't look the same whatsoever. And I have to tell you this. If you are an inexperienced makeup artist like me, and you look at these videos and you think to yourself, well, it's easy. Everyone can do it. Well, yeah, they can if they practice a lot. So you need to practice a lot until you'll succeed. But thinking that you will be able to do it on the first hit, like I thought, is rubbish. Again, unless you have experience in that. Look what happened with the green. I'm all green all over. I really need to take now my concealer and correct it, but you know what, I'll correct it off camera. I'll be right back. Just taking from the green and applying a tiny bit more here and a tiny bit more here. I know she also applied here, but I don't want to apply it here because I think like I'm going to ruin everything if I would do that. Let's just take a clean blending brush and just blend it a bit. Okay. I don't like it. I don't think it turned out as gorgeous as hers, and I'm not really sure it's the shades. I think I chose decent shades that look very, very similar. I think it's just me that did not do a great job. Let's just apply mascara. I'm just using my Sephora collection one. I know I need to bin it, but I really like it. Even though it smudges, but it's easy to remove and it looks really pretty. But if you do not apply powder under your eyes, be prepared to have panda eyes. I shouldn't talk while I'm doing my mascara, but I never learn. Maybe I'm at that age. I don't know. I should have known better, because now I have panda eyes without even wanting to have panda eyes, but we'll just take this and smudge it. Yep, removed. Okay, so this is the final look. Please go easy on me in the comments. What do you think about the look? Inspired by the palette of Pat McGrath. I don't know. Similar? Definitely. Not the same technique? Definitely. Not as pretty as the model? Definitely. But it's mine. It's mine and I'm rolling with it. Okay. Do let me know what you think, but please don't be too brutal in the comments, because it's not one of my, you know, more perfect works. Don't forget, I'm just an amateur. Okay, that's it. What do you think? Did you buy the palette? If you did, do you have also this one from Uden's Eye and you can compare the greens? If you do, do let me know if they are as similar as I think they are, because to me it looks dead on the same shade. But I'm really curious to know what you think. Are you planning to buy this palette? Do you mind paying $128 for an eyeshadow palette of 10 colors? Do let me know and write something in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and join my family here on YouTube. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, so please subscribe. And with that said, I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.